What's up? Y'all know who this is. It's your boy Trey. This video is being made basically because today, I got the urge to do a little research on something just because work wasn't as interesting to me today. So I went ahead and just researched a topic that is, you say, dear to me. One, being a trans guy, and two, because I am serving in the military currently. Okay. First of all, when I initially joined, I joined as a female. Okay, female is on all my paperwork. So how did I get in? Well, at that time that I signed up, the the idea of being FTM was not a solid idea that I had at the time. It wasn't what I thought I would end up doing. Okay, at that time I was still trying to discover myself, trying to figure out who I was. But now that I have come to grips that, okay, I am FTM and I will be a male-bodied individual once I get out of the service. But my issue is, why do I have to get out of the service in order to be who I am? So, anyway, while I'm doing this research, I pull it up disqualifying factors for people who are trying to enlist. And there's a shitload of things that disqualify you, in all honesty. Some of it I can understand, such as, having HIV or some congenital heart disease or something, because that just requires, more of the Navy's money to help pay to take care of you, and then there's the liability issue and all that other shit. But as far as having a psychosexual disorder, anything from being a transvestite to being a transsexual is considered to be disqualifying. If you were born intersex, that is disqualifying. And if you have had a history of any sex change, period, it's disqualifying. Now, what bothers me about this is, what does what I've have or what I've had between my legs and underneath my clothes have to do with me serving my country? We're supposed to be one of the more democratic, more free countries, yet I can't serve openly and freely, and my fellow trans brothers and trans sisters can't join because they are trans. Like how does that work? How does that work? It is like, I'm at loss of words right now. That's some of the most narrow-minded shit I've ever seen or heard, ever. And the way I look at it, well, we can have people join the Navy with waivers for having misdemeanor on top of misdemeanor, dropping out of high school, going and get a GED, but and they can get in. It's just a simple waiver. Okay, well, you promise you're gonna do this, do that, blase blue, and there you go, you're in. But a trans man or a trans woman who has a fucking PhD, went to college, and has no criminal record at all, they're disqualified just because they are trans. And I honestly don't think the military will accept a waiver for transsexualism. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is biased as shit. So I don't know. Like, it makes me feel as though I'm serving a country that's not willing to serve me. You see what I'm saying? They don't give a shit about me, so why should I give a shit about them? It's just fucking stupid. And as far as the waiver thing for transsexuals, I don't know. I don't know if they'll accept it for sure. I haven't came across anything that says either way, if they will or they won't. You know, that's just um, an educated guess of mine. Um, but I'm gonna give y'all some links for y'all to go check this out yourself. Okay, I mean, don't just take my word for it, but just know that being a service member and being a transgender individual, it's fucking ridiculous. It's discouraging, actually. Um, and I'm like genuinely pissed about the situation because I know many of guys um, are, you know, excited about wanting to join the military and wanting to join the service, but they can't. At least as of now, they can't, regardless if they have both top and bottom surgery and are currently taking hormones. First of all, when you go and do the initial physical, and if all your paperwork says male, but when they do, you know, your exam, and for one, if your genital area doesn't even look remotely normal, that is also a fucking, that is also, you know, means of, you know, disqualification. Like a hypospadias, you don't have fucking control of that. Babies come out with hypospadias pretty often, and according to the text that I read, that's disqualifying. You see what I'm saying? So it's we can't get past the initial physical because male body people have prostates, female body don't. So no matter how much hormones or how good your top and bottom surgery is, the prostate's not gonna show up. All right, so that's gonna be a red flag right there, and then that's gonna, depending, you know, if they want, they're gonna, you know, go back and investigate, check out previous medical history and all this other shit, and then the fact that it's exchanged, what's performance gonna come up, and then I mean, it just wasted that individual's time just to be told no. My question is, why does being trans, intersex, gay, bisexual, lesbian, whatever, what does that have to do with serving our country? What does it have to do with that? Anybody. But I'm gonna go because if you can't see it on my face, I'm pissed off right now. I'm gonna go have a drink and I'm gonna relax and calm down. And I'll further my research tomorrow because right now I'm pretty fucking agitated about the situation. I really am. But like I said, this was Ivo Trey, trans in the military. Get it at me. If you have any questions, just get at me. I'm having one of my peoples up at the hospital help me, you know, find some research. I mean, she's learning some stuff uh, as she's going, but she's more than willing to help me, you know, figure out this whole situation. But I'm not gonna do anything drastic, you know, just taking little steps at a time. So if y'all got any questions about anything, hit me up. I do what I can to answer those questions for you. If I can't, I'll direct you to somebody or somewhere that can help you. Um, but yeah, stay tuned for an update on this video. Y'all be easy. Stay blessed.